Alrighty, so I need to get a couple of rattlesnakes ready for doing stuff down in null, and so I'm going to do two different ones. One of them is going to be active, and the other one's going to be passive. And so let's see here. Take a look at these that I've got here. I'm giving away 1.4 trillion ISK too? No, I'm not. Why would you be asking that? I don't have 1.4 trillion ISK. So, let's see here. This is 1.5 billion, and it's 1400 DPS. It is Burno. We would switch it over to EM, and let's simulate it and see. And so 1 minute. Oh, cap boosters. Okay, typically when you're ratting, you don't want to be using cap boosters because you run out of them. And so turn this off. Turn this off. And we're still at 1 minute and 16 seconds. This is all right, Red Wing Nut. Was that the suggestion off the newsletter? I mean, you didn't have to buy that much, but yeah. The newsletter went out today, and it didn't have any images in it. There was an error on sending, and yeah, so I think we got it fixed, but not in time. It sent all the newsletters without any images in them. Anyway, this is not going to be something that I think is going to be any good for this. And so let's look at the Edencom Smasher, which I don't think I'm going to be using an Edencom Smasher. ISK to Plex. Oh yeah, there you go. So yeah. Oh yeah, the Plex right now is really cheap, and I think it's going to go up. Now obviously, you know, if it doesn't, don't yell at me, but there are some certain factors in the game right now. One is that there's the Plex sale, and so it's a little bit cheaper. And then the sale in NES, the 50% off the skill boosters. So and that probably will continue beyond when the Plex sale ends. Plex sale ends tomorrow night. And then that other one will probably continue on for at least a few more days, which will cause the value to rise on Plex. So yeah, that's how that works. So all right, let's look at this fit here. And all right, so this is a ratting fit, and this has decent shield regen. And I know it's a little hard to see. Hit me up right away if I go do something where you can't see all of it and we're still in this quarter view, because I don't mean to accidentally leave this on, but I've done so a few times. So those of you who are watching live. All right, so this is pretty well rounded, and the EHP, let's see here, what do we got? EM, thermal, and explosive. The primary things that they hit us with is EM and thermal. And this has shield regen. You know what? I think it might be fine. So This is going to need different. This is going to need different ammo and different drones. Salvage 1 drones. That's interesting. This one's pretty cheap. Not very expensive. So the loss will be not too bad if I take a loss with it. That shield regen is monster, 734. And that's per second that regens. Per second that it regens. And it's from all of this. And so I may have these fits on EWB. I don't know. Thank you, Outlaw. May have these fits. I don't know. And let's see, what are these? Are these, they're heavy missiles. Yeah, so Flight 63. Really, this is designed to land right in the middle of the site and just start obliterating everything. What I don't know is how long it'll take. Its survivability, I think, is probably really good. But it's 1048 DPS. And these guys right here, they are the right damage. How much are these augmenteds? 21 million each? Oh, damn. 15 million each here. Those are all augmented. I don't know if I want to use augmented. I don't know what their DPS is. Damage modifier 1.848. Compared to this Praetor, which is 1.68. So it's 10% more DPS. It's probably got more EHP too. Oh, and this is pure. Yeah. The rats down there are primarily EM. Makes me think. So take that out. We're going to use Molnar. Here, we're going to switch over to this view again. And I have this here. These are just heavy. Yeah, not heavy, not ham. It's even less DPS. But it's the right damage type. Doesn't have anything for little frigates. That's why you bring along some acolytes in case you get in trouble. Bump up the font size a little bit. That'll mess up my whole layout if I change it. It'll scrunch everything together wildly, and then if I go to, then I can't just change the resolution and have it go back. It will change it. So, but I can do this. Admiral Mason, take care. Yep. We'll talk. Okay, everybody. Admiral Mason says he's going to bed. Now's the time to bring your jump freighter into Jita with a shitload of stuff in it. Just saying. Given he's the most prolific killer in Jita at the moment. Crazy how much he's killed. So that's Tech 2. Well, maybe we want to go with... maybe we want to go with Navy. It's even less DPS, but it's more focused. God, it feels anemic. Admiral Mason, the Z Legion guy? Yes, he is. All right. Okay. Now for the drones. I don't know how I feel about, some of these things here. Let's see, these drones, they're just salvage ones. A lot of stuff in here, huh? You even have some dunk salvage drones. Hey, Praetors. Tech 2. There's Imperial Navy. Maybe I don't have any here. I don't have any Tech 2s here. Okay. The Imperial Navy ones, they have higher EHP. Suppose I can take some of those down. Me too. But I need some Tech 2s. Right. Got 20 of them. They'll give me some extras down there. Go with Inferno. Why this ship and not Nightmares? Oh. Oh, I don't know. You go with Thermo? No, they're primarily EM. The rats are primarily EM down there. So, I mean, I can switch over if necessary if I bring the wrong stuff. Oh, I have a 10% damage to thermal. Oh, that's why. Yeah, let me look at that. Okay, thanks for bringing that up. I forgot about the bonuses on this. And bonus to heavy drones, and then 10% bonus to kinetic and thermal missile damage. Yes, per level. Absolutely. Absolutely, you are right. And thermal all the way. So, yeah. That, yep, I would have realized it later, but, you know, thanks for the heads up now. And all right, so Inferno, Fury. I don't have any regular Inferno. See, here's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about the little stuff. Let's see what this does to the DPS. 1151. Okay. Well, we can take that down with us. And then we're not taking any precision. Caldari Navy. Yeah, there, that looks nice. Okay. Take that down too. All right. I forgot that it has this bonus. So, glad you guys reminded me. I mean, I just had to change it out down there, but you know. Saves me making a mistake. Now, for the drones, it's just a heavy drone. Sentry and heavy drone. Right. The bonus is to any damage type on the drone. So those drones will be fine. All right, just fill in the bay. Okay, so we're going to take this one down. Well, I want to look at one more thing on it. System 2, okay. Now we'll look at these. Yeah, I'm just curious to look at the flying pan here. I don't think it's the right fit for down there, but it's a fantastic ship. 3 billion. Gosh. Yeah. Oh yeah, and this one is like flies at 276. So this is if you want to do some absurd orbit. So small question is store. Don't you have the Genius Booster? No. Those packs have the Genius Booster. We don't have the standalone. So I'm working on that though. I'm working on it. So yeah, I can't take this thing out with me. It'd be fun, but it's not the right thing for where I'm going. Okay, so I think we're looking at Gala Smasher. Did we already look at this one? We may have. No, we didn't look at this one. So this one has 402 HP per second. It has pretty strong resistances, although we'd want to swap more for EM. It has what kind of drones? Okay. This one has a sentient drone navigation computer. So it makes the drones faster, 32% faster. That actually, there's something to be said for that. explosive. I think I would take an explosive out and put in another EM. Okay, let me come back to this one. This one's a definite maybe. Oops. I mean, oh yeah, I guess I am jumping into the ship. All right, so this one is, are we sentry drones in this? We are. And there's a gecko in there. $1,799 DPS. How far does this stuff fly? 47. This is drone tracking bonus. Oh, this is 3 billion on this ship. Oh gosh. It's kind of an expensive ship. It lasts 1 minute and 40 seconds. Okay, well, let's see how it is in with no propulsion on. 3 minutes. So you totally have to work on that large shield booster to keep your reps going. And then I wonder though that I wonder if you could put in a battery instead of this. It's 130,000 DHP, but it has 1,600 DPS. Isn't it 1,600 with the gecko? Oh, let's find out. No, it's not with the gecko. It's with the Praetors. Gecko is 1,800. And it's 1,500 with the Wardens. These are the wrong damage type, though. Yeah, these are the wrong damage type for where we're going. And this gives the drones either more range or let's see here what kind of range they have. What does it say on the pop-up here? Oh, it says they have 81, which means that the Amar version would have like 60 something. I'm not a fan of taking geckos out. You know, geckos are so damn expensive these days, and 200 million. We need another event to get them down under 100 million. And it's great that the gecko, you know, can add so much additional DPS to it, except that it's omni. And so, which means that it's 25% EM, 25% thermal, you know, and so on. And so it can take on anything that you throw it at, except it might be better served to be damage appropriate. Especially if you're just doing the same thing with these, you know, you're doing like havens or whatever, then it feels a lot more appropriate. Drone link augmentator, that could come out. The propulsion doesn't need to be in there. You fly in at 30, and then you orbit your sentries. This one wants just a little bit of distance. I think that I shouldn't be taking a gecko. Let's come back to this one. This one's interesting. We'll come back to it. I've got one more to look at here. Smasher F. This one's very much like the other one, except it has propulsion. I don't think you need propulsion. It also has a drone link augmentator. So this is a good event one. It's kind of very well rounded. So this one's really expensive, and I probably don't need this much expense. But if I have good scouting and everything, then maybe it's not an issue. And I want to make a couple changes to it, though. We're going to take out the propulsion. And we're taking out the drone link augmentator. And we're taking out the gecko and these two. Taking these salvage drones out. Now times you need to warp out, you probably just lose it. You're right, Thor. That's probably a very valid statement. And then sentry drones. Okay, about the perfect setup right there. Okay, let's see if we can fit this into oh, I need the battery, and I need auto targeter. All right. Let's simulate. Well, that puts it up to 28. Let me see if that would make it stable. How much is it? 29 million? 60, 42. Why not? Now we're showing stable. It's kind of funny that the shield booster on this is not a bling shield booster. Maybe it doesn't need it. See, those are all nice things. Raspin, hello. Oh, just because we're playing here on the, why is such an expensive rattlesnake? No, we're just gonna try here on this. The difference here is that this can warp out right away, whereas a marauder can't. So, especially if it's using the sentry drones with it. All right. Let's simulate, and then let's see what options we have here. Variations. So this is at 2150 and 400. That's not a good one. Extra large shield booster. Damn. Didn't even know that was a thing that could be put in there, but it deletes in 2.5 minutes. There's 21.5. Okay, so 7, 2, 21, 320.32. Yeah, the other one's like 4.5 and 400 something is 320, 32. It just doesn't, yeah, it seems like maybe it just makes sense. It's 400 per 4 seconds. It's the same amount and doesn't use as much power draw. But it's the same amount per second. It's 100 per second. Let's look at Dead Space stuff. That's 280 million. 246. These are too expensive. These are all crazy expensive. Takes it down to 720 on that, but then how much does it give? 420 per 3.2 seconds. Now I see why. I see why now. It has this Tech 2 one in it. It's because it's what makes sense. So, you know, you may as well use what makes sense. And then this has good bonuses to its drones and a target painter to help with the heavy stuff. This one probably is going to perform much better than the other one. That's what I'm thinking. So, all right, this is all fitted out now. All right, I might take one more ship with me. I'm thinking about taking a bookmarker, and I have a few of them here.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Kurotoshiero77 just followed.
Hirotoshiro, welcome. All right, so I have bullet. This is not cap stable and flies at 4898. This one is cap stable and flies at 5516. This one insufficient power. It's offline. Howdy, howdy. Sidar, thank you. All right, welcome everybody. We're just fitting out a couple of ships here. Looking for something that's fast to make bookmarks. This is fast to make bookmarks. Flies at almost 10,000. It looks like it needs an implant, or I don't know if I'm Mastery 5 on this. I'm probably not. So, I'm Mastery 2. I don't know what I'd need to be Mastery 5. Maybe I don't have the Galante everything. But I'm tempted to take this and take like a would that be a 4% implant? Let me get my calculator out here. That's 132.2 times 0.04. It's 5.28. Oh my God, it would take a 5%. It's incredibly fast. You know, almost 10,000. But it's really spendy. It needs a 5% power implant. I think I shouldn't take it. How much could a streamer like Loru, for example, buy Plex from your store? The same price you can. There's no hidden discounts for anyone. So, yeah. But right now, Plex is 20% off. All right, here's another bookmarker. $10 minutes. Oh, flies at 9,300 and it's 12 million. What? Oh my God, this is the epitome of bookmarkers. Really? It flies at 93.92, 10-minute cap, and costs only 12 million. Told me you were special and you had good deals. Now we all the same. Leave store, cries in ship. Thank you. I'll take those tears, nice and salty. I like them. Thank you, Eve Miner. Yeah. Has Plex ever been more than 20% off in the last couple of years? I think once it went like 25% off for a Black Friday or something, but I don't think 20% is pretty much the max. So use a discount code of your favorite streamer. You can add another 3%. So this ship right here, I mean, Jesus. Let me just save that. And it's like, this thing's incredible for cheap. Let me put it in live shows for you guys. You need a bookmarker ship? There it is. 12 million. That's all it costs. Incredible. So Punisher. All right, we're going to take that ship too. Nice and cheap. It's great. There we go. We are ready to rock. I want to make a bunch of bookmarks down there, so that will be great. I need to make perches. Not purchases, perches. And that will work very, very well. All right. If you are watching on video, see you in the next episode.